Wow, I love doing interviews. Welcome everybody, this is Jewel Diamond Taylor with another edition of my interview series. And I am standing with an awesome sister author.
Yes.
This is Sharon, Judie.
Thank you.
And when I saw your book title, I was like, I want to know what this book is about. Everyone, this book is called Misleading Lady.
Yes.
Tell me about this book, Sharon.
Well, I've been a playwright for a couple of years, and Misleading Lady was given to me, I believe by God, back in 2007. It's about a pastor and a wife who've been married for approximately 30 years.
Okay.
The wife has, basically, she's the epitome of the first lady. She's well coiffed.
Yes.
She's beautiful. Everything has to be perfect.
She's kind of behind the scenes.
Supporting. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Encouraging her husband
Yes.
to preach the word.
Yes.
And teaching the young women in the church what it is to live a life that is pleasing to God. So she is the perfect example of a first lady.
Okay.
And lo and behold, though, the first lady has
There's some
secrets.
backstory.
There's some backstory.
Okay. Now, is this from personal experience?
It's a combination of personal experience and things I've seen, and just my imagination. I consider myself to be a creative.
So it's a weaving of your imagination as well as experience.
Yes, absolutely.
Is this your first book, Sharon?
It is my first book.
Wow, that was courageous, wasn't it?
It was. It was a leap of faith.
Yeah.
And it has been very well received. And I'm just proud that the people who have followed the play production I've done, Misleading Lady, have picked up the book.
So it's talking about skeletons.
Oh, yes.
That we bury.
That we think we buried.
Oh, that we think we buried. So what would you want potential readers to know about this book? What do you think what would be a motivating factor to get your book, Misleading Lady?
Okay. I would say that the motivating factor would be to come to the realization that everybody has a backstory. Everybody has something that they have had in their past. No one comes here perfect. No one goes into a relationship perfect. But the determining factor on whether your relationship will last is being truthful about where you've been.
Now that speaks to me because that's my body of work. Helping people to take off their masks. Helping people to live their authentic life. Helping people to align themselves with their true self.
Come on.
And not pretend, not be great pretenders.
That's it right there.
Wow.
Yes.
You think there are more books to come?
Oh, there are more books to come.
My
Yeah,
gosh.
absolutely.
Sharon, what would you tell my viewers that are contemplating writing a book, putting pen to paper, but they are scared, they're procrastinating, they're worried about how will the book be received?
Absolutely.
I'm thinking right now of one of my coaching clients that wants to tell the story of her family, dysfunctional family, but she's afraid of how the family is going to reject her.
Yes.
What would you say to that writer?
I would encourage her to go ahead and tell her story. You have to stand in your truth, first of all.
I like that, standing your truth.
Stand in your truth. And I am always a proponent of letting people know, if you're going to bring them into your story, let them know. But you can't hide behind, I'm afraid of what they're going to think. I heard someone say once before, if you want to have a better part of my story, you should have played a better role. So if you want me to write flowery words, then you should have done better.
Yes,
in my life.
I get that.
Yes.
Now, where are you based, Sharon?
I actually live in the Riverside area. I was raised in Compton. I went to Compton
Hey,
High.
Compton in the
Tar
house.
Babe.
Tar Babe in the house.
And I've been in the Riverside area for about 15 years now. I'm still Los Angeles based. Everything I do still is basically in
Now,
Los
is this your
Angeles.
passion? You have a job or a ministry or something else alongside of writing books?
I just retired in February.
Go girl. Woo, you're
And so now I'm
retired.
writing full time, and this is what I really feel is my life calling, is to write and
So
encourage
it's
people.
never too late, right?
Never.
Isn't that what you would tell somebody? It's
Absolutely.
never too
I'm
late.
coming up on
Sometimes
60.
we're, hey, yeah, been there. About to leave the 60s. But, you know, so many women and guys that are watching feel like I'll never get to do what I love. I'm taking care of family. I'm paying the bills. I'm taking responsibility. I'm doing the right thing. When will I ever have a chance to do me?
Right.
So you did me.
I did me. You have to carve out the time, even if it's 15 minutes a day.
Come on.
Carve out some time and just write. I take my computer with me everywhere I go. And if I have some downtime, I'm on the computer as I'm getting inspiration to write, because I never know when the inspiration is going to
When it's gonna come.
And I don't know. And so I take my computer with me, and there's so many new technology now that we can use. We do voice
so much
memo.
available.
Yes.
Yeah. How long did it take you to write this book?
It took. This is actually an adaptation of a script that I had, but putting it into book format was interesting. So it took me about 4 months, because I didn't, I'd been a reader my entire life, but I did not know the difference in the script writing and then writing it where it's in reading form.
I got you, because you said you're a playwright. You
Absolutely.
like to create dramatizations.
Yes.
So you have to write that, but you're basically writing an outline, but you're writing every word of the script. And so to translate that into a book format is a whole different skill set.
It was totally different, and I had to, like you said, I had a different skill set,
Uh-huh.
so I had to totally undo what I had learned. So I had to take out the directions, the directions for the director,
I got you.
the directions for the actors, and put it in reading format. And I had a good time writing it. I laughed because I remembered some of the things that had been done on stage. It was a blast for me.
So you're a Tyler Perry on the grow.
On the grow.
On the grow.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me some of your past dramatizations.
Besides Misleading Lady 1, 2, and 3, I did.
So this is a trilogy?
This is a trilogy.
Oh, this is the first?
That's the first.
Oh, I see.
And before that, I did a script, a production, Daddy's Girl, which is about a young girl whose father wasn't really involved in her life.
Okay.
He had gotten remarried, and his new wife wasn't really thrilled with the fact that he was trying to keep the relationship with his daughter. She wasn't, I won't say the wicked stepmother, but she didn't want her child to be neglected because of the first child.
I'm just wondering about your self-gratification, because when you put all that blood, sweat, and tears into a dramatization and you hear the applause and they're buying the tickets and you get that immediate feedback. When you write books, and I've written 8 books, you know, they go out into the world and you may never hear from anyone. And you're wondering, how do they like it? What type of feedback are you getting
I'm getting very
from the
positive,
books?
very positive feedback. I'm praying over the books before I've just ordered my second shipment, and I'm praying over them as they're going out. And my prayer is that it will allow someone to be transparent and be true to who they are, and to remove the mask. And people will love you either as you are, or they love you as they think you are.
Come on.
But at the end of the day,
Who are you really?
Who are you really?
Yeah, so let our audience know how they can reach you, Judie.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Sharon Judie.
Yes, I have 2 first names. I get people confused all the time.
Yeah, that's what happened, because the Judie is Judie. I like
Correct.
that.
That's my husband's name.
Okay.
That's a real name.
So if someone wants to get a hold of you, Sharon, to get your books, maybe a church, do churches usually sponsor you to put on the dramatization?
I have had several churches. I'm based in New Mount Calvary. Pastor Sandra R. Dawson, that's my home church. Came up under the pastorage of her father, Dr. Lonnie Dawson.
Right.
And then when we moved to Riverside years ago, we joined a church in Riverside. Now we're back under Pastor Dawson, Sandra R. Dawson. But that's where I started. Writing the plays was in church. And the church has continued to follow me. But my books and my plays are not just for people in the church. They're for anyone who wants to hear a good story, hear a good dramatization.
So how can they reach you?
Sharon, SHARON .Judie, JUDIE @gmail.com. My phone number for business is area code 310-818-3662. My website is under development, but it will be coming soon.
Are you on Facebook?
I am. Sharon Y. Judie at Facebook is my handle.
Wonderful. Well, I want to say congratulations
so
to
much.
you. I love meeting creatives and those that just follow their passion and just give it out to the world.
Yes.
And it just makes you, I can see in your eyes, you just feel so alive.
Absolutely.
Being able to give birth to that seed that God put in you. And that's what I love, seeing that manifestation. So this is Jewel Diamond Taylor thanking you for watching this edition of Jewel Diamond Taylor's Inner Views with Sharon Judie.
Thank you so
My
much.
sister, author friend.
God bless you so much.
Stay in the light.
Stay in the light.